don't touch it. Don't touch it. Oh, I can't even look, Doc. Is it out of place? Is it shattered? Just do the surgery now. Put me under, please. Get rid of the pain.
Miz.
Oh, it's so bad.
Any update on whether or not you're still going to be able to face Dexter Lumis here tonight?
As you can see, I'm in an immense amount of pain. And no matter the diagnosis, I don't think I'm going to be able to compete tonight.
Well, it would seem you're incapacitated at the moment. However, a number of members of the custodial staff have come forward and claimed that they saw you pouring water on the floor and then sitting on it. And they also claim that you're the one who set up the wet floor sign. In fact, we checked the custodial records, and apparently the floor hasn't been mopped since last night.
Suggesting that I staged this whole accident? That I made this whole thing up just so I could get out of the match? How dare you? I am very, very injured right now, and it hurts. And of course, they're gonna say I staged this whole thing, and they're trying to fabricate like an alibi because I have a huge lawsuit on my hand. So who are you gonna believe, me?
Oh my
or some...
God, it's Dexter Lumis! It's my bad. It's just Byron. Common mistake.
Wow, Miz. What a miraculous recovery. Looks like you can face Dexter Lumis tonight after all.
Yes, I will. It's like my superior DNA has allowed me to heal up faster than a normal human being, and that is unfortunate for he who shall not be named. Because he's the one that's going to be injured tonight.
Break the rules, break